You are born rich. That's right. You are born rich. You are really rich. Do you not realize how rich you are? You are literally living in the greatest time in human history. Guys, I can reach millions, potentially billions of people if all of you just smash that like button on this video, and a lot of people can see me. When other in time in human history has that been possible? You see, I have a dream in life. Oh yeah, I have a dream. As should you. You should have a dream as well. My personal dream in life is to motivate you to get on a path to accomplish anything. Why? Because you're a unique person. You are full of possibility, love, hope, vision. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. You have the power within you to have a massive transformative impact on the world and change the path of society. Most of us just don't believe in our dreams, and we let the world and the opinions of others dictate our path in life. Most people really never amount to anything substantial, to be honest, because the world just puts walls in our lives. The harshness of the world probably turned your dreams to stone, your heart into ice, and your faith, which was once strong, into hopelessness. This is the reality that plagues society today. This is the root cause of depression, suicide, drug usage, just misery in general. So you know what I did during this lockdown? I wrote a book. I wrote a book as my personal manifesto to motivate you for you to live your best life. Don't give a flying care about what anybody says to you, and I want you to manifest all your dreams into reality. Remember, you're never too late to become what you wanted to be yesterday. Because life is worth living, and it shouldn't be a sacrifice. You know why? Because you are great. If you have bold dreams, that means they're already a reality. They're just waiting on you to take radical, bold actions to make them a reality. It's like there is a bunch of money. There is a suitcase full of money sitting in the dumpster behind your house. Would you consider yourself rich if nobody else knew about that? That's what your dreams are. Your dreams are already there. You just have to go out and grab it. If you dream it, it means it can also be real. I mean, think about the fact that if you're listening to me, whatever device you're watching this on, your computer, your phone, whatever, was once just an idea in somebody's head. How crazy is that? I mean, think about the fact of how much knowledge you have. I mean, if you literally went to the 1700s or 1800s, can you imagine how much knowledge you have today? You would be like burned at the witch trials at the stake for blasphemy for like how much you know. It's crazy. And when you read this book that I'm gonna give you all you have to do is DM me and I'll send you a free copy of this book, by the way, that I'm writing. It's called How to Manifest Anything, Unlock Your Superpower and Live Your Best Life. I want you to remember that if you've lived through some of the events of the world today, just realize for this brief sliver of time, the world has slowed down so that you can catch up. The setback is the set up to a better life. You can see, you got to look at the setback as a setup. And what does that mean? It basically means that every obstacle in your life is just another opportunity if you have the right perception. Because anytime somebody places something in front of you, that or something that stops you is the opportunity. If you got fired from the job, good. I'm happy for you. It means that job was not your calling in life. If you have to respond to somebody else for them to dictate your wealth and your happiness, that was obviously the wrong thing. Somebody else shouldn't be doing that. You got to set your own path in life. Imagine you had unlimited money in your life. Would you be working for that crappy boss that just fired you? No. I mean, you would be pursuing your dream. And if you believe your dreams have value, others will probably believe that too. So this is the time. This is the great reset. This is the time to push the reset button and become happy and figure out. If you don't know what it is, don't settle. Go out there and find it, man. You got to find it. And you know, I always love listening to Steve Harvey. He says you got to find your gift. You know, go out there, find your blessing or your gift in life. And then just go out there and learn that new skill. Just figure out what your blessing is in life and double down on it. Because remember, All of us have a deeply rooted, transformative purpose in your life. Don't ever forget that you're born rich. You have everything within you to become a successful person. I mean, think about the fact that Elon Musk launches rockets into space like every week now. Isn't that crazy? I mean, he's just sitting there, as he's a dreamer, an immigrant that's a dreamer that started again with zero and built a multi-billion-dollar empire doing all these incredible things. But I think we're all dreamers. I mean, ever since you were young, you think you have dreams? You probably grew up with a vivid imagination and believed anything was possible. You probably were created to be a champion. Your potential is only determined by your dreams, not by your circumstances, not by where you were born, not by your current finances, and not by what your family thinks of you. The best part about our dreams is the secret I'm going to tell you now. You don't need food stamps for it. You don't need a paycheck for it. The dreams are free. It doesn't cost you anything to dream. And if you can dream it, you can write it down. You can make it a reality. If you have an idea for a piece of art and then you have the ability to draw it, the art is just an imitation of what was in your mind. The original is in your mind. You are the original. Start living like you have some value and you're worth it and you're worth something. It's very simple, man. It's like most of us just quit dreaming in life. We always used to have big, bold dreams as a child, and nothing bothers me more than the fact that, you feel like a failure when you sit in your apartment and you feel sorry for yourself. Don't ever do that. I mean, realize the world is massive. Just go outside and look at like Lamborghinis or something. Go look at nice cars and realize there is an abundance of wealth out there and money out there. I mean, I like speaking of Steve Harvey earlier, he said the best thing you can do, man, is get yourself a first class ticket, because then you get so used to it you can't go back to mediocrity anymore. Make everything in your life first class. Make everything beautiful in your life. Just put all the setbacks behind you and live only in the highest levels. Once you go on a private jet, everything else is just like, I'm done it. You're at the highest level. You live in this state of gratitude. You don't need to be doing some petty crap. You're doing some big stuff now. Fill your head with gratitude. Get up and get dressed well occasionally. Just drive to a fancy place. Look at nice houses. Go to the best neighborhood you can and walk around. Really feel it. And then you'll start thinking to yourself, you know what? You might meet the people in that neighborhood. You might meet the people in the fancy restaurant. You might meet the guy with the fancy car. You're gonna ask him, how did you achieve that kind of money? That's what the law of attraction is about. Go out there and really feel it and pretend like you are one of them and you're living it. Because if you do that, you hang around these fancy houses, you're gonna start asking yourself, well, how do they afford this house? And then maybe you decide, I want to be a real estate agent because I like fancy houses. And then maybe you start selling those fancy houses, and guess what, my friend? You end up in the 1% that you were just dreaming of before. So many people have done that, right? I mean, you are literally living that life, We live in this new world now. This digital world where like teleportation exists, like through Zoom and like FaceTime and all these things. You can be anywhere and talk to anybody. So it's like, it's just a dream. And start thinking to yourself, that opportunity is all around me. Abundance is all around me. And you have to get in that mindset, that perception, because the root cause of what's stopping you is fear. It's the fear bias. Over time, your fear that you have and that over-analysis leads to paralysis. And we're stuck in that state, and the way you get out of it is by getting confidence. Instead of asking yourself, what if I become homeless? What if my friends mock me? What if I don't have the knowledge or the experiences to pursue my dreams? Every time you think about that, why not think, what if I become fabulously rich? What if all my friends love me? What if I ask that girl or guy out and they absolutely love me? What if I become a leader and I make a lot of money in my business? So remember, the optimists make history. You were born a dreamer. The goal in your life should be to stay one. You can manifest anything that you want into your life. And most importantly, send me a DM if you want to read my new book. It's going to be coming out very, very soon. I can't wait to share it with you all. Y'all are going to have an unconventional life. Start thinking unconventional ways and start living the highest level of living that you've ever lived before. find your massive purpose in life, transformative purpose in life, and become what you were meant to be. Thank you.